Paycheck your pot. Like, we keep playing around and shit. You know that the higher is gonna come down. I'm gonna get fired. You gonna get fired. Cause we fucking talk. Like, we can talk, but it's like, let's still
Hey, bro,
get the work
so
done.
funny. This week, these Jakes is in the back room, and we're done with our, we're done with our day, done with our work, and niggas is standing around. But I'm always finding shit to do, and they're like, why didn't you smile? Because man, I don't like standing around talking about nothing. They look at me like, but he was right though. They were convicted. Like, you getting paid to go, you couldn't get paid to go to work. Nowhere, it's nothing. We complain about the same fucking shit. We getting paid on pennies. We paying our bills. But guess what? We're the men of the Lord rejoicing. Because we seeing you people crumble every day, bro. Hey, that is the most rejoicing thing for me to understand.
Yep, but it's a part of our vexation to even go through that anyway, right? Because that's a part of being patient, suffering. We have to suffer the wicked, vain conversations of these people. We gotta, we gotta go through
Hey,
it.
but Salaki,
and then when, Salaki, you gotta
no, I was about to say, we at the point now where we have to talk about the real though, because I was personal testimony. I was talking to a coworker about the monkeypox, and I ended up telling him that it's gonna lead. I didn't say the mark of the beast, but I said it's gonna lead to them chipping people. And he was like, "Oh man, you got me fucked up." he was in that spirit, but when it comes to a time where you ain't eating, we gonna see if you gonna keep that same spirit, man.
And that's beautiful, because the brother Bakar Ahmad brought that out. He's like, if niggas is jumping and flying because the monkey X is out here to get a weak ass shot. Imagine when your fucking back is touching your stomach, how much more you gonna run your weak ass out there to get a fucking device in you just to eat? Because you people, y'all live off the flesh. You walk in the flesh. You don't know nothing about spirit. If it smacked you in the goddamn face, you wouldn't know nothing about being spiritual. You know?
Yeah, patient.
Yeah, that's it, bro. Because it said our conversation is in heaven. You know, we above this fucking weak ass world, man. Go ahead, huh?
This is going back into 1 Corinthians 13:9 says, for we know in part, we prophesy in part.
Bam, that's it, because we're prophesying unto you, but we don't know every little detail, but we know the main thing. The Lord abridged a lot of stuff. The prophet, bam, that's the main one. That's the main prophecy. Look for that. Like, fuck everything else in the middle. Deal with that, prophesy that, warn them of that. So we know the MOTB is going to be pushed, and then right after that, World War III. But yeah, we seeing everything come into play beautifully. We see the system of the MOTB coming into play, and we see all the nations gearing up for what? War.
We see the broad picture. The details in between, that's going to be revealed the more you get
we're
into
the
the
seers.
pictures.
We're the only ones on this planet who actually have the vision of what's coming.
Hey, bro,
All right,
Salak, go ahead. I was telling the brother, we're really at the movie theater, right? There's only 144,000 seats. Lord willing, we're a part of that number. We're just watching the movie play out.
That's right.
And we're seeing things happen because the Lord said, watch out for these things before he comes. And that's the beautiful thing to understand, that it's not of us, it's of him. And we give all glory to the Lord that we have his promises, man.
Hey, that's spiritual, huh? Because when you go see a movie, you might watch it all the way through, but you had those specific parts like, oh shit, let me rewind that shit was hard. Like, you got that specific moment in the movie, like, that shit was hard, I can't get that out of my head and shit. Yeah. Like when brothers went to go see Rogue One, we was not expecting that corridor scene with Vader fucking people up. That's the coming of Yahweh shot. It's gonna be a main part where you ain't never gonna forget that. Like, the way the Lord gonna do that specifically, you gonna be like, oh shit, you can't forget that.
It remind me of like when a brother break down the movie to you, and he can only tell you so much without you just going to see it. Like, you know it's gonna happen. He told you it's good, it's a must watch, but you don't know exactly what's going. Specific parts. Like he told me, he was gonna come with a family, but you don't know what part it's in. You know the family gonna come at some point.
Right.
That's right.
But hey, it don't even matter that we know in part and prophesy in part, because the thing about it is we see Yahweh Shai, what did he say? He said, blessed are your eyes, for they see. But the election have detained it, but the rest were blinded.
Right.
These people, they don't know who they are. They don't know who their power is. They don't know what's going on right now. They don't know what's about to come, but we do. Because we see through this. All right? And it's a special gift that we're able to read these scriptures and then see it in the world. That's man.
That's power.
All praises to Yahweh.
That's right.
Okay, sir. So 1 Timothy chapter 4, and verse 16 says, "Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee."
It said, continue in them. I gotta keep quoting Yahweh. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. So you gotta endure everything. You gotta have patience. You gotta be long suffering. You gotta continue in these good works. All right, you can't drop the plow. You can't stop being brotherly.
Right.
You can't stop praying.
Right.
You got to do all these things in order to be saved. The brother just read it. If you continue in these things, we'll be good.
Hey, the basic fundamentals, man. You gotta stay fundamental, man. Stay sound in what you want. Keep it simple.
Hey, Salaki.
The simplicity of it. It's simple.
Hey, Slaki, that actually goes into immortality, you know? You're willing to endure like forever almost, you know what I'm saying? So put off those mortal thoughts.
And then backing off your point to the fundamentals, the simplicity, you related to basketball. You got a basketball star, but he stopped doing layups. He stopped coming to practice. All he could do is these amazing ass dunks.
Yep.
And he get in the game and he can't shoot no
Right.
more. He
Yep.
missing
Can't cross
layups.
somebody, yep.
But he could do some exciting dunks.
Yep.
With a coach, he got to take him out.
Yeah, because he can't do shit but dunk. Ain't nobody
Right.
just finna let you go to the hole and dunk the whole time. You gotta apply the basic things that you've been learning.
Yep.
Right,
Even if the situation might change. You might be down 20 points, but at the end of the day, you gotta apply the basic fundamentals to even get the lead, to even get back in the game. You know?
Fundamentals wins championship.
And,
Yep.
There we go.
and because a lot of these ugly ass pagans, they losing their faith. Like the hell with these other religions and bullshit in the earth. That shit is nothing. The Lord gave the heathens to worship idols, but our people is the main ones in the damn Christian church, Catholic church bullshit, and they have the scriptures. They have the beacon there. They have the blueprint of what the Lord has planned. So that's why we're not moved by everything going on in the earth, because we know the end goal is salvation. The end goal is the earth being at peace. The end goal is everything being in order.
Yep.
So that's why we're not moved. That's why we don't fall away from our faith, because it's embedded in us.
Yep.
We already got, like, man, we gonna win. Like, it's already done. We have won already through our
That's
faith
right. That's
in
right.
Yahweh Shai. We have
right.
already overcome this world. That's what you damn pagans don't understand.
Yep.
How are you gonna overcome this world with fucking guns and a damn militia group and all that bullshit, or a stupid ass Maxine or a dumb ass chick? No, that's not gonna overcome nothing.
Yep.
What's gonna overcome this world? Even our faith.
If I may add, if you try to go away from the basic fundamentals, you end up like Bert and Ernie. You know, prime example.
Oh man.
Prime example, man.
Yeah.
You trying to do shit your own way.
Can't.
That's why you know. Hey, when I used to hate watching little league games and shit, because they have no structure, man. Like especially with Jake, they just put the niggas out on the court, just have them do whatever they want to do, and it worked for a time, and then they play some real competition, and wait, they can't do shit.
Get their ass blown out.
They get blown out, man.
And that's what's about to happen to
Yep.
2/3 scoffers. They about to get blown out by these prophecies.
'Cause they have no structure. They have no, because a war is coming. The Lord said, prepare thyself for the battle.
Right.
Because it's about to be a battle.
That's
man.
right.
It's been a battle for all brothers, the apostles and elders, since we came in. It's been a battle. Shit, really, it's been a battle since the womb.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's a battle. It's a battle like the brother had the dream. What it say? Game time.
He said game time.
Game
bro.
time. The fucking game about to start. Like you can't shoot free throws and shit in the fucking the pregame and shit ain't gonna be forever. The game gonna finally start, and your ass gotta get out there.
Hey,
The
so
nigga been talking his whole life like, nigga, owe me, nigga, I'm
Right, right.
Wow,
Right.
fucking dunk on the nigga. Then when the game start, your ass
Right.
can't do a goddamn
Nigga,
shit.
shit if you can't dribble, you
Right.
can't.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. Hey, 2/3 gonna have
Yep.
they just enjoy your time on the bench.
Right.
Like, enjoy your time.
Yeah, at practice with nobody in front of you, you doing all that amazing
Right.
shit. But okay, what about with an organized defense?
Right.
You know,
Hey, that's
Nigga can't pass.
Hey, that's
no IQ on the court.
Hey, that's
traveling.
hey, that's the spirit, Ark, because
Split the screen.
hey, that's the spirit. Because Paul said that he's like, I'm not as one that beat at the air and shit. Like you can beat the fuck out of the air, and
Right.
shit. But when you got an opponent in front, you moving,
Exactly.
bobbing a week,
Right.
like getting around your ass, doing some footwork that you ain't really accustomed to. He fucking your ass up, and you don't even know where you at and shit.
And see, that's what Jake don't understand. This hell and chaos that's coming, and the way it's gonna be organized, because it's an order to it. You have to know the wisdom to apply during famine. You have to know the names to call upon. You have to know how to behave yourself during certain times. It's a order to it,
You
like
ain't
with
gonna-
everything else.
You ain't gonna learn it overnight.
Kyle, go ahead, Ark. Go ahead, dog.
Quick one. It's in Hebrews 10 and 23. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith
Man,
without wavering. For he is faithful that promised.
man.
So, hey, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is faithful. He's true in his promises to deliver us from 6 troubles, even to 7. So we gotta hold our end of the stick. We gotta hold fast
right.
our
Right.
faith without wavering.
Yeah.
So we can't get weak.
And notice it's a profession. In order to be called a professional, you need to be practiced.
That's right.
in what you're doing.
That's right.
You know, that's
right.
what we're going into.
Man.
A professional is one who's mastered the fundamentals.
They said he that strive for the masteries, if he can't get the prize unless he strive lawfully. You gotta keep the rules. You gotta be within the. It's just like playing basketball, brothers going into sports. If your dumb ass is breaking the rules and shit, how the fuck you ever gonna win the game? You gotta be within the
Hey,
realm
bro,
of the
hey,
rules to win the
Hey,
game.
case in point, man. Look at when Michael Jordan came into the league. He was always getting his ass whipped. He get to the playoffs and he bounced in the first round. So his main component was Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. And guess what he did? He went straight to them. He said, "How do I get over? How do I become that?" He said, "You got to master your game. You can't just come in because he came in dunking on people. He scored many points, but he's always a loser." But after he beat Magic Johnson, he understood. Now I know how to manipulate and be better to understand that. Hey, I need a fall away. I need a jump shot. I need this. I need that. I need to know how to cross over people.
That's it.
And then the beautiful thing was Michael Jordan knew his career was about to end. Because when Allen Iverson crossed him over, he's like, "What the fuck was that?" he crossed him over, he's like, "What shit?" He's like, "Oh shit, man, I'm through, man.
Hey, and
All I
see-
gotta learn how to do is do fadeaway. That was it."
And see the profession, a professional boxer. Let's say he get in the ring and he know he could beat a dude with his jab. In the first 5 rounds, he's sticking him with the jab. 6th round, his opponent counters the jab with a right and hits him hard. Now those next rounds, are you gonna stick to what got you this far? The fundamentals. Are you gonna keep sticking that jab, or are you easing up? Damn, he countered it. He hit me hard. Hey, the same way, and it's true. You get hit hard with some hell. Are you gonna continue to read the scriptures? Are you gonna continue to apply the scriptures? Are you gonna continue to pray and do the things that brought you into the truth and got you this far? Or are you gonna waver away?
Bro, that's spiritual, bro. Because you say, are you gonna, like, when you getting hit with the hell, are you just gonna waver and give up on the script? What is the scripture according to Ephesians? Sword. Without your sword on the battlefield and shit, like, you can't fight the enemy. I mean, you can block with the shield, but you need the sword to fucking kill the enemy, man.
Right.
Like my man Spartacus, where he got fucking hit with the spears and shit, and he was like looking at that motherfucker Crassus and shit, and then when they came to him and shit, they were like, "Spartacus," and he's like, "Give me a sword and shit." He was still in the fucking fight. He was through. He's like, he's fucking mad that he couldn't kill that motherfucker. He's like, "Give me the sword."
Hey, see,
Fuck
the
that,
elect, in particular, the elect men are some warriors. That's why in 2nd Ezra 16 it says, "Then shall it be known who are my chosen."
Precept.
Because when the whole world is getting hit with hell, only the elect is going to be holding fast that profession.
That's right.
That's right.
Got a precept?
Con. It's in 1 Timothy 1 and 17. Now unto the King eternal, immortal, invisible, the only wise God, be honor and glory forever and ever. This charge I commit unto thee, son Timothy, according to the prophecies which went before on thee, that thou By them mightest war a good warfare.
Hey, I like how he said, I charged you. I give you this order.
Right.
That it went on you by prophecy. It said prophecy, right?
God.
Now, the elder Yashawamba and the elders and the apostles always go into that. Like, what we're doing is a beautiful thing. The elder Barak, like, we very well have a chance.
Good chance.
A good chance of being those men. Because you know why? What's happening? What we're doing, fuck vocab, fuck these niggas, fuck these people laughing at us. This is prophecy.
That's right.
The Lord said, hey, in the last days, the righteous gonna stand with great boldness before the face of such that have afflicted them. And that their salvation is gonna be strange, unlooked for in this world. But yet, we believe in that because we know it's gonna happen because the wise king eternal, the only wise power, he said that it was gonna happen. Go ahead, Hop.
Says that thou by them mightest war a good warfare.
You gotta fight, Hop. You gotta fight. Fight. Like, yeah, there was a Viking quote. I forget how it said that, like, pretty much when the battle starts, there is no true like dude that's excelling above everybody, because in the fight everybody giving it all they fucking got.
Right.
They giving it all they got. So everybody, that's why it said let every man work out his own salvation, because everybody giving it fucking all they got, man. They ain't no one dude just above every fucking body. That's why dudes fall out, because they think they above. Like, no, motherfucker. I'm fighting the same battle as my brothers out there fighting.
That's right.
There ain't nobody got the fucking upper hand, even though there's order. But everybody giving it all they got. The measure of faith that the Lord is giving to every man. The brothers giving it all they got, man.
Hey, that scripture in Exodus 15, the Most High is a man of war. He's the man of war, so he has soldiers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, them is Abba's boys.
Right. So it only makes sense that that's the only way we gonna get out of here is by fighting.
Yeah, hey, a good fighter is good at making adjustments.
Right.
Because you know, my favorite team in football was Alabama in the world, and they coach Nick Saban. He used to say, everybody got a game plan to the whistle blow. Meaning, when the game, when you actually in the midst of the, you got to throw everything you really out the way. Everything you thought you was gonna do is subject to change when the fight actually starts.
Same with boxing.
Yep.
Same with boxing. You got a game plan how you gonna defeat this dude until you get hit in the mouth.
Well, all those sports, they all have when he said when the action goes down, it's all about split-second reactions.
Yep.
Hey, that's why my man Bruce Lee, hey, grab the scripture, baby. He be in Great Millstone. He was a lot. But what did he say? He said, be like water, my friends. He said, the water becomes the cup, the teapot. It becomes whatever it enters into. So like, you enter into a fight, you go, okay, shit, this is a different fight. Let me maneuver and change up and actually adapt to it. So it's just like water. Oh shit! Like, you adapted to it. And remember how my man Iroh on Avatar? He's like, where did you learn how to redirect lightning? He said, in the water bin. Redirect it, watching him. So he's like, I'm gonna take it in, and redirect it out where I want it to go. And that was spiritual.
Water can flow and water can crash.
Hey, because water can turn into gas when it's under heat.
It can be solid.
When it's cold, it turns into ice. You know, it's like, wow, like that's a heavy metaphor.
That's right. You can drink water and be quenched, or your ass can be in the water and drown and shit. Yeah. So, hey man.
The water can hydrate you and it can dehydrate you.
And if it's hot, it scales you, boil you.
Oh man, damn.
It can freeze you to death. Like, damn.
It can fucking crush you under the pressure.
Yeah, or it can be light.
Woo.
Like, you know, man, this is crazy, man.
And what it really is this water.
It's
this
word,
living water,
bro. Living water, man.
Right. It said don't go against the course of the river. You gotta
go
move with it and shit. Just like the Vikings, they always, they used to be on those ships, but they said pretty much even if you sail slow, you still gonna get to your destination. Because to us it seemed like it's taking long, but we get into that destination. We know where we going. Ain't like we lost. That's why I said those that let go of their faith, they're like a fucking ship that's been crashed on land, shipwreck. So you let go of your faith, your ass is like a boat that crashed some goddamn where you don't know where you at, and you through.
Hey, that's the spirit though, because the next verse in Timothy, it said, 1 Timothy 1:19, it says,